Okay, this is the movement demo for the CrossFit class on the 19th of January. So the warm-up, our exercises are ground to overhead. So with your object, touching the ground with it and then raising overhead, keeping the back nice and flat. As your head, it goes overhead, push your chin forward. Okay, we're then into kettlebell swing. So a hip hinging movement, using the thrust from the hips, using the glutes to bring that object over to eye level, and then into Spider-Man plank. So in the plank position, you're going to bring your knee up to the elbow on the same side. Keeping the foot off the floor, really squeeze your abs in that position. Okay, then because we're doing clusters today, we're going to look at some clean drop drills. So the first one, we're going to go from the starting position, slowly to mid-thigh, and then explosively jump. And we're going to do 5 reps here. So we won't make Nigel do all 5. Next bit, we're going to go from tiptoes and with the arms nice and loose by the side, dropping into a deep squat with tension in the core at the bottom. Again, we'll do 5 of those. And then we're going to put all of those together and then do the full air clean. Okay, again, 5 reps there. Okay, your main movements today, we're looking at the cluster. The cluster is essentially a clean and a thruster in one whole movement. So you can do this with your dumbbells. So note that they're going overhead afterwards. We can do that with a barbell if you have one as well. And we're going to alternate that with 20 Russian twists. So the Russian twists, you should have the core nice and braced, feet off the floor, and then you're using your core strength to resist the weight of the object pulling you across to the other side. Okay, exercises in the WOD. We have crossover mountain climbers. So in the plank position, it's essentially a mountain climber, but bringing your knee underneath your body across to the opposite elbow. So getting a bit of rotation there. A goblet squat. So keeping the object close to your chest and then into a full squat. Hip crease below the knee and burpees. So chest to floor, springing up and then clapping your hands over your head. Next Tabata that is involved here, we've got side plank. So this is on the elbow. You can stack your feet on top of each other or one in front of the other, whatever's more comfortable. Most important thing, make sure that your elbow is directly beneath your shoulder and you're pushing your hips away from the floor. Okay, next exercise is bear crawl. So from the 4-point kneeling position, we're then going to do diagonal pairs, walking forwards. And depending on how much room you've got, probably coming backwards as well. Okay, and then finishing off with side plank on the other side. So just a little reminder here, pushing the ground away, pushing your hips away from the ground, elbow directly beneath your shoulder and your arm extended.